Here we go. Oh, kind of low. Okay. Why don't I turn the desktop audio down then? Because
Please be happy.
yes, I'd like to be. Thank you. No! 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 Oh! No! No! Ah, come on, please! Please, I just wanna play the game! I just wanna play the Grand Fox game! No! No! Let me play the Crime Fox game, please! Okay, do I don't really have anything. Okay, what's taking up all the memory? Come on. Come on now. Oh, uh, is it crashing again? Nope. Oh, no, it's just loading. It's just loading. Come on, please. Please. I'd find it quite nice if you'd load. Yay! It loads!
Please be happy.
Who are you? Who are you in my Yuri game? Who's this male voice in my Yuri game? Who is this? Help! Oh, wait. Let's not think too deeply.
Ooh, I needed that break. Back to it.
Huh? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, come on, load, please. Come on! Come on! And it froze on this dumb expression! Come on, please! I'm begging now. Okay, fine. I guess I just have to reload this. Okay. Are we still going? Is it... Okay. Right, okay. So that was a thing. Third time's the charm, I guess. Okay, and then we'll have to open it again. By the way, if you guys drink coffee or have a Keurig machine, I recommend the 8 o'clock brand. It's the one I'm drinking today, and it actually tastes like honey. I'm surprised. It's like coffee and honey. I don't know how they did it. It's kind of witchcraft, but I like it. I really like it. Yeah. So I guess we'll just zutz it on for a while until it loads. Oh, nope. I've saved you the pain. Hey, Miho!
Oh yeah, that's what happened.
I'm glad somebody remembers. Is it loading? Well. Well, I'm glad I didn't switch off of this screen because it crashed again. Okay, let's see. I don't really have anything running, do I? I just have... Okay, it's just OBS, Chrome, and... Wait, do I need Chrome to be open to stream? Do I actually need it? Party foul, man. I guess if you can't finish it, you might as well just throw it away. It's still a party foul, but... Okay, what's... You know what? Let's turn off Discord. Maybe that's what's going on. As much as I wouldn't like to do that. Alright, then... Okay, I guess it's on. Alright, once the game comes back on, we'll... I guess turn the thing back on. Please don't crash this time. I'm begging. I'm actually begging right now. Like, please? Please? It'd be real nice. Be real nice if it didn't crash again. Okay, let's see. Nope, still going. Oh, oh. Here we go. Is it? Yep.
Please be happy.
I don't know who this character is, but hi. Please?
Ugh, it's
Okay, okay. So far, so good. It's not crashing. It's not crashing. It's not. It didn't crash! Let's go! Let's go! Haha! Hmm? There we go. Okay. Let's get started, I suppose. Maybe if I take my hat off, maybe that might help. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just want to play my comfy little game. Come on, please let me know. I just want to play my game. I want to play my game. Oh, stop loading. It stopped loading. There we go.
please be happy.
I don't know whose voice that is. Okay.
Oh, you didn't finish this one.
It sounds like a kid, actually. Okay, come on. Load. Yeah! Yes! 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 It finally loaded. Ah! Cursing my clumsiness, I silently back away in case she decides to investigate. But she doesn't leave her chair.
I suppose it's nothing.
Oh, I love her accent. I love her accent. Holy crap. She turns and gazes out the open window. At what? I don't know. A moment later, she returns to her book and leaves this world again. I stay hidden, my face still burning a little bit. Yes, I think this will be the perfect time to spend. Yes, I think this will be the perfect place to spend some time. Okay, good. Thank God. Suddenly, there's a much louder boom than the one I caused as thunder rumbles outside. A few people around the library startle at the sound and look around. Sighing, the girl in the chair pulls the window beside her closed, the first drops of rain not falling a minute later. I'll investigate the windows later. Right now, I don't want to bother her. So I head back to one of the plush chairs on the other side of the library and take a seat. I could be here a while, depending on how long the rain lasts, so I may as well get comfy. I find a few books that have more pictures than words and curl up in one of the soft chairs to flip through them. There aren't as many of those ones, so I go through the stack pretty fast. It takes long enough for the rain to start, though. The longer I read, the louder the pounding of the rain and howling of the wind become. Guess it's not letting up anytime soon. I can't complain, though. This library is pretty cozy by my usual standards. It's warm and safe, and nobody tells me to go away. I even have snacks. More than once, I get up and walk around the library again, even though I've got most of it memorized now. I take notes of things like a child's stuffed toy that's lying on the floor in one section, or the thin blanket that's stuffed between a bookshelf and the wall. On my third or fourth trip around, I finally find something I'd been looking for. In one of the far corners, totally opposite from where I saw the reading girl earlier, there's a single chair and small table. On the wall nearby is a portrait. The painting itself is of a girl with light brown hair, but I barely pay any attention to that. What I'm interested in is the frame. It's lovely. It looks like it might be made out of gold. It certainly shines like it. It's carved intricately and into the shape of waves, flowing up and down. It's gotta be worth something. Miho Crime Fox! Miho Crime Fox! You know what? Actually, I think the... Okay, it might not be too loud. Yeah. Okay, let's just keep going. I pretend not to pay much attention to it as I make my way back to the table. There are too many other people around for me to be able to sneak it out. It's too big to fit under my jacket without being obvious. That just means I'll have to come back some other time. Maybe once this place is closed. Miho, for just a minute, I forgot you were a crime fox. Miho. The hours pass by, and the storm continues. I'm kind of disappointed about losing a whole day, especially so soon after arriving. But it's not like I'm in any sort of a hurry. I pat one of my pockets, feeling the familiar and reassuring weight of the paper scroll that's tucked away there. That scroll is the only thing close to a purpose that I have. It's not particularly urgent, or at least, I don't have any way to deal with it faster. I spend a long time reading. It's almost afternoon when I go and check the windows again, but the rough weather continues outside. At this rate, I'll be sleeping in a puddle of mud tonight. Unless... A quick check shows that a lot of the other library patrons have left. It's not empty, but it's not nearly as full as earlier. Guess some of them decided it was worth braving the rain. Looking as nonchalant as I can, I get up from my seat and pretend to browse again, slowly moving through the shelves. The reading girl is gone now, although she's not what I was looking for. Instead, I pick up the dropped toy and blanket I had spotted earlier, and then head to one of the out-of-the-way hiding spots I'd picked out before. It's on the floor, but between a shelf and the wall, but has a bit of carpet to help make it softer. Even better, it's between two corner shelves, meaning it's practically out of sight if you're not looking for it. I wriggle my way between the furniture and lie down, using the toy as a pillow and draping the blanket over me. I toss and turn a few times before finally settling down.
Yep, not bad at all.
Even though I haven't done much today, I'm always down to take a nap. I can pass a few hours by sleeping, wake up once it's dark, and then grab that picture frame and be on my way. Broken record, but Miho, Crime Fox, Miho. I'll have to rebuild my den once I get back, but that's a problem for future me. I yawn, staring up at the ceiling until my eyes get heavy.
Maybe today won't be a total waste after all. Please. The soft sound of cloth rustling wakes me from a dreamless sleep. How did someone sneak up on me twice now? I don't know how long it's been.
The sky outside has darkened significantly, and now stars twinkle outside the window. Oh, it's the other one! It's the other one! There's no time to react as the sound comes closer. I hear no footsteps, but suddenly a woman steps into view. Her clothes are pure white, making her stand out like a ghost in the dark library. Her cape rustles again as she reaches towards one of the shelves. One of the shelves I'm hiding behind, to be precise. Gingerly, she moves 2 books to the side and then slides another book into the space she created. She handles them like precious treasures that might break if she's too rough. I stay perfectly still, afraid to even breathe in case she notices me. My heart beats wildly as she slowly and deliberately looks over the shelf, examining the tiles before taking a book from the second lowest row. Through the gap she creates in the shelves, our eyes meet in the darkness. This comment page crashed. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, wow. Uh-oh's on all sides. Okay. Well, looks like it's still going at least. The... Okay, everything's good. Looks like it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I said, Miho. I tense up as she steps around the shelving between us to get a better look at me, preparing myself to leap away if the need arises. The carefully memorized layout of the library flashes through my mind as I frantically plot the best way to flee. Even as I prepare my escape, I can see her taking in everything about me. The stolen blanket, the makeshift pillow, my generally disheveled appearance. She opens her mouth, and I brace myself for the verbal attack that's sure to come.
Hello there.
Hello? I just got Kenobi'd! Okay. Yeah, no, this is fine. We just got Kenobi'd. Nothing to see here.
May I ask why you're sleeping on the floor?
It doesn't matter what I say. Just distract her enough to get away.
I don't have anywhere else to sleep.
Technically the truth. Good job.
I thought so.
She leans down and offers me a hand. I look at it warily. I don't take it, but I slowly stand, letting the blanket fall to my feet and trying to get suddenly into position to run.
Well, I have an extra room on the second floor that you're welcome to borrow, if you'd prefer that. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to remain here, on the ground. I apologize for waking you.
Oh, she's nice. She's so nice. With a smile, the oddly calm woman steps away and busies herself organizing another row of books. She probably expects me to let my guard down and take her off her. I'm just a stranger, someone who broke into her library. There's no reason for her to treat me kindly. My years of experience, and there are plenty of those, tell me it's a trap.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Take her off her, Miho.
Be going, actually. Sorry to bother you like this.
Miho. I hurry past her, shoulders tense as I expect her to grab me or try to stop me. She doesn't, though. The one time I glance back, she's watching me with a strange expression that I don't recognize. Did I crash? That's such a dumb expression, holy shit. Okay, yep. It broke again. Right, okay. Give me just a second. Okay, we're good. Never mind, we're not good. There we go. The one time I glance back, she's watching me with a strange expression that I don't recognize. When I get outside and away from the library, I breathe a sigh of relief.
Whew, that was close. I'm not falling for that one again.
The last time I let someone feel sorry for me and accepted a place to stay, I woke up to them trying to empty my wallet. You know, I don't know which to be more surprised about, the fact that somebody tried to steal from her, or the fact that she has a wallet with actual money in it. It's something to steal. Or maybe they tried to empty her wallet, but they found that there was nothing there. I may be a thief, but at least I do it honestly. I wouldn't try to trick someone like that. Okay, you know what? I'll accept that logic. Whatever. That wasn't the first time someone tried to fool me and take advantage of me either.
Still, it's a shame to lose such a nice hiding place. Maybe I'll give it a couple days for that woman to forget about me, and then try again.
Actually, best course of action right there, Miho. Nice thinking.
If she wasn't lying about there being an empty room on the second floor, then maybe I could sneak into there.
Okay, as a human, that's sound logic, but where you're coming from, I don't. Okay, yep. That sounds bad. That tracks. That tracks. Tonight, though, I'm on my own. Shivering, I wrap my coat and tail tightly around myself as I think about what to do next. The rain has stopped, although it's still cold and cloudy. My stomach grumbles since I haven't eaten anything other than snacks all day. Oops. I may as well get it over with and check on the status of my den.
Well, it could be worse.
It's not as bad as I expected, which is a pleasant surprise.
What's a little mine? It'll be just fine.
I like your gumption there, Miho. I swapped my fox form to prod around. The entrance is caved in a little, but after I scoop that out, I find that the rest of the tunnels and main room are relatively intact. Cold as hell, but intact. Seems the trees protected the den from a lot of the rain. It takes me a while to find the spot where I buried my stash, since the stick I used to mark the spot got washed away. Eventually, I locate it, though, and start digging. The cold mud makes my paws dirty and sore, and little flecks cover my fur. After I finally reach the soggy plastic bags, I shake myself clean before opening them as a human. Some water has seeped through, though, and I open the spoiled items before tossing them away. I'm not too picky, but I have plenty of other snacks to choose from.
Eat up, birdies.
Oh, that's nice. Good. And it broke again. Okay. Right, and that's the umpteenth time that I have to go back and fix the model again. There we go. A few of them swooped down to inspect the offering. I scarfed down a quick meal of cookies and unwarmed soup, along with some cold water from the stream. At least the water is satisfying. Wait. Oh, you're kidding me. It broke again. Why? Why is that? Actually, let's see if... Well, I guess there's no other option. Okay, whatever. Okay, back to the story. Then, even though I woke up from a nap not too long ago, I shift back into my fox form to curl up into my den and to crawl into my den and curl up. Wait a second, why didn't she just eat the birds? That's what I would do if I was a fox. Oh, well, we'll never know. I'm sure it'll be a while before I fall asleep, but I don't feel like going back into town. I've had enough excitement for one day. Oh, that's why. Maybe I could just go like this. This isn't all that bad. Regular foxes without magic powers have it way worse than I do. Although, back when a fox was all I was, I wouldn't really have cared. To this day, I'm not sure what it is that makes me different. I used to be just like them. No desire to go beyond the forest or anything. And then one day, I became whatever I am now. All I had was my necklace, a small scroll that I can't read, and the memory of the person who'd given it to me. They were so kind to me, that stranger in the forest. They wished me well, even though I was just an ordinary fox. Somehow, that didn't seem to matter to them. I never even knew their name, just their face and their voice. But I know that I'll recognize them when I see them again. It's just a matter of finding them. So since then, I've been looking, and surviving. Looking for them is what keeps me going. It's enough to live for. If I wasn't, I don't know what else I'd be doing. I guess I'd just be surviving, but if that was the only thing, I think I'd rather just stay a fox. I think this is where the demo ended, but I'm not sure. I haven't played it. Standing outside my den in human form, I take stock of how things stand. The sun's thankfully out this morning, but everything remains damp from the ground to the muggy air itself. The chill on the breeze is the worst, making me shiver every time it hits me. The Bell House was pleasant when I visited a couple days ago, so I decided to head down to the main street and get a coffee there while working out my next moves. Coming to the door of the cafe, I pause and wipe my feet on the mat outside. The human fascination with surrounding themselves in concrete makes a little more sense as I work the mud off my feet. With that, I finally head inside, only to stop in my tracks as the door shuts behind me. Oh, it's her! It's her! Standing behind the counter is the same girl who I saw reading in the library yesterday, talking with a customer as she takes their order. That gentle aura about her is unmistakable. The person in front of me finishes their order, and I step up to the counter.
Good morning. Welcome to the Bell House.
Oh, I love her accent. Oh my gosh.
What can I make for you today?
Do you got a little bit of do you got a little bit of British going on there, Governor? Maybe some Australian, maybe? I can't actually tell. Is that this is actually set in Wellington, New Zealand, so I think that might be Australian-ish. Not sure. Wait, what sort of accent do New Zealanders have? Is it Australian? I don't know. All I know is that it makes the little neuron in my brain go tick 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 tick.
Oh, hi. I'll have...
A vanilla latte? No, that's boring.
What do you recommend?
Good
I wanna
choice.
try something new.
Good choice, Miho. Good fox, Miho. Good fox.
I'm glad you asked. I was just thinking that you look like the sort of person
Fairy?
who would enjoy one of our fairy kiss chillers.
Very, 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 very.
It's one of our signature drinks with a vanilla gelato base and a mint chocolate chip.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh. I was planning to get something warm, but that does sound pretty good.
Okay, give me one of those then. Perfect. And could I get your name, please? It's Miho.
She scribbled something onto a cup and finishes it with a big flourish.
I'll have that right out for you.
Yeah, canned food has the right idea.
Thanks.
I pay and then go to the same seat as before, next to one of the windows. It's pretty empty in here again, so I can sit wherever I want. Before the barista starts making my drink, I spot her writing something down in a little notebook. Where did she get the money? Does she still have the... Okay, she has the 15 she lifted from the guy. She spent 5 on that last vanilla latte. Well, I guess she does have enough, maybe. I don't know. Well, she certainly didn't buy anything from the convenience store, I can tell you that much. Oh, come on. There we go. She glances my way once or twice while she does, but I pretend not to notice. I wonder what it is. The barista yesterday didn't write anything down. Anyway, I've got more important things on my mind. I mull over the plan which formed as I walked here, becoming increasingly happy with it. Tonight, I've already decided. I'm going to sneak back into the library. Miho, Crime Fox! Between that picture frame and some of the other trinkets I saw, I should be able to pilfer enough to find my next few days in Wellington. Darling, you could have just used the tenner that you got, like, and stole some more stuff from the convenience store. Like, why would you need funds? You got a den, you got food, all free, somehow. Okay, suspension of disbelief, Ahriman. Suspension of disbelief. Finding somewhere to sell it should be the easiest part. I've got a dozen excuses where I can recite about where the items came from. Dead grandma, spring cleaning, new renovations. Sometimes I try extra hard and pretend that the things I'm selling are really special to me, and earn a bit more cash that way. Sometimes I take whatever they give me. Wow, for chaotic evil, I'm really getting on this fox's ass about stuff. But Miho, Crime Fox! Miho! After years of watching other humans do it and trying it out myself, I've gotten good at pawning items off. Okay, you know what? Fair. Fair, actually. Fair. Kind of fair. She does the drip. She's got the drip. Okay. I find myself idly watching the barista make my drink. While I do, I practice a disarming smile. Ooh, what's that? Oh, come on. All of her movements are quick and practiced, but she has that same faraway look in her eyes that I noticed yesterday. She looks up, and our eyes meet. I don't look away, and she turns pink before ducking away behind a machine, out of sight.
Weird girl.
I turn my head around to look at the cafe, and a butterfly outside catches my attention, so I watch that instead. It flutters back and forth, landing on a flower and resting its wings.
Miho!
Oh, I just love that. I love it. Oh, my coffee's ready. I quickly get up and skip over to the counter. Wait, is it coffee? Cup in hand, she starts to head over to give it to me. But then, several things happen at once. One of the little tassels on her pocket of her apron catches on one of the drawers behind the counter, and she jerks to a stop, eyes with surprise. Oh gosh. How did the Seinfeld theme? No, is it Seinfeld? Yeah. Oh, here I thought I was going to go into her face. Okay. And my drink tumbles out of her hand, landing on the counter with a wet gloop sound as the ice cream splats against it, sending mint green rivers of coffee everywhere. You know what? Let's take a moment to appreciate these expressions, okay? I love how mortified this lady is. I can't even decipher this emotion. It's like Oh, well, okay, fine. But also just sort of apathetic about the whole thing, like, huh, well, that was a thing. And then there's just the can we have a moment of silence for the fancy coffee? I forgot what the name is. Moment of silence? Okay. A few seconds pass where we just look at each other, neither of us not quite sure what to do. And see, they took a moment of silence too. And then she takes a deep breath.
I am so sorry. I'll make you a replacement right away. Just give me 1 second and I'll have that ready for you.
Her words spill faster than the beverage, making it hard to even understand what she's saying. Fairy? Her face is bright red as she spins back around and grabs another empty cup. Then she stops, hands hovering awkwardly.
Wait, I should clean this up before it dries and starts to go bad.
I love it. Her voice just tickles something in the little back of my head. That she hurries back to the mess, wiping at it with some napkins. She mops up as much of it as she can with one hand, then leaves the soggy paper on the counter while she starts to remake my drink.
I'm really sorry. This is such an embarrassment.
I don't even know if she's talking to me or to herself. I freeze up for a second, looking for an appropriate response to an apology. I'm not used to people apologizing to me. You know what? Mood.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not in a hurry.
Instead, I just sit back down at one of the tables and watch. She makes the drink twice as fast, then carries it slowly to the counter, setting it down in a clean spot. This time, she takes a deep breath before speaking, like she's afraid she's going to mess that up too.
All right, here's your drink. Again, I'm very sorry. Oh, this is your first time here, isn't it? I hope it doesn't leave a bad impression.
Nope.
Second, actually. Yesterday was the first time. How'd you know? I make an effort to remember as many of our customers as I can.
Oh, that's sweet.
As well as their favorite orders.
Oh, that's sweet.
I believe you can learn a lot about a person from how they drink their coffee.
Wait a minute. If Miho ordered a fairy beverage, are fox spirits considered fairies? Let's not think about that. Point being, lady, she can't even read. She can't even read, so I don't know if you can actually get a read off of her like that. Just saying. Well, that's too bad for her because she won't remember me at all next time. Well, that is. I guess there's that too. I forgot about that part. I take a big sip of the drink she made for me. It's creamy and rich and sweet all at the same time.
Whoa, this is really good.
Yep.
It's kind of like a milkshake, but not. But it's not like coffee either. Yes, exactly. I'm very glad that you like it. It's one of my favorite beverages that we serve.
Aw.
In fact, the recipe was my idea.
Or are you a fairy? Are you a fairy? Barista, are you a fairy?
Whoa! They should put you in charge of all the recipes.
Well, as long as it's not fairy inspired. Sure, yeah, that sounds good. She smiles again. Seems like she's gotten over the crisis of the spilled drink already.
Thank you. I'll make you another one of my favorites next time, if you'd like. Totally!
At least I'll know what to order next time, even though I'll have been forgotten. I'm already thinking of this place as my go-to coffee shop, especially since it's in a convenient area. With tasty drinks and cute baristas, I don't have a reason to go anywhere else. You got that right, Miho, my girl! Woo! A knocking sound from the employee area gets both of our attentions.
Hey, Aspen, any set another batch of croissants?
What is that accent? Who are you? Who are you?
Oh, sure. I'll be right there.
She calls back over her shoulder and then looks back at me briefly.
Have a nice day, Miho.
With a wave, she gathers the trash from the cleanup and throws that away before disappearing into the back. So her name is Aspen. Aspen, that's her name! Okay, Aspen! That's a pretty name. I'll have to try and remember that. Yeah, you and me both, Miho! Getting up from my seat, I decide to head back outside for some fresh air. Sipping my fairy kiss chiller as I go, I head out the door and onto the increasingly busy main street. Fairy kiss chiller. You know, let me just that. Despite the name, let's go with a fox kiss chiller. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, I don't know what I expected. I don't know what I expected from a custom recipe because all I get is fan art of "Please be happy." That's all I get. That's all I get. Okay. Yep. No. You know what? I don't know what I expected, honestly. But let's continue. I already know my plans for tonight, but I've still got some time to kill before then. What should I do? Oh, are we? Oh, we got choices. We got choices, guys. We got choices. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Choices. Choices. We got choices. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. Have we visited that one yet? What are these little icons? What does that mean? Is there a manual that came with this? No, it's a Steam game. There's no manual. Let's Cuba Street. Wait a minute. This is actually based off of Wellington? Wait a minute. I'm so confused. Okay, I could go to the Den or Oriental Bay or Mount Victoria or I can't go to the library, can I? Should I go back to the mountain? Or the bay? What's at the bay? Wait, what time of the year is this? Is it summer? Swimsuits? Swimsuits? Bay! Let's go to the bay. Maybe I should have. Yeah, there we go. It's not far from where I am to the beach, so I decide to head down there. Passing through the city streets, I recognize some of this area from my first day here, when I was running from the guard area. Okay, well, I screwed reading that up.
Glad that guard chased me in this direction, or I'd have never found the bell house.
And that's been the highlight of Wellington so far. When I get down to the beach, I take a moment to enjoy the salty sea air. From this level, it's impossible to tell where the ocean ends and the open sky begins. I can see the skyport from where I am, with a few older ships anchored in the harbor close by. Skyport. While I'm admiring the view, a worried-looking lady comes up and waves for my attention.
Hi, I'm looking for my son. He's about this tall and wearing a red sweater.
Where's your accent?
Tommy. Have you seen him?
Where's your accent? Are you a tourist? Where's your accent?
No,
Suspicious.
I haven't seen anyone like that. I just got here. Okay, thanks.
She walks away in a hurry, looking right and left as she goes to ask someone else.
Humans sure do have it rough.
Yep. Since they can't smell or even hear most things, it's a wonder they don't get lost more often. I amble along the waterfront, watching all the people as I go. Like Cuba Street, there's a lot going on. Under a nearby bridge, a group of 3 mermaids are racing each other. Okay, this game has a lot to explain about its world. Okay, what are skyports? What's going on here? What's going on with the underworld? What? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Close to the bridge are a bunch of people fishing, with a stressed-looking guy running back and forth between them. Next to a boarded-up market stall and some big crates, I noticed something weird. There's a fabled with a... Are you a fairy? Are you a fairy? Is that a fairy? Is that a fucking fairy? What? Huh? You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go, boy? You wanna go? Come get some! Come get some! There's a fabled with a big flower on their head that spins like a propeller. They're using it to drift in a small circle above something near the crates. They have to check it out, of course. Nobody else pays any attention. Wait. Huh? I wander over and take a look. The fabled stops spinning as I approach, and gives me a helpless look, but doesn't say anything. It's a Pokemon. Well, I don't want to catch it. Do you want to catch it? The thing is sus. The thing is sus as fuck. On the other side of the crates, out of sight from the path, there's a little boy sitting on... Oh, there he is. There's a little boy sitting on the ground with his back to one of the wooden boxes.
Are you Tommy?
The kid jumps, totally surprised. Oops. He scrambles up and looks at me with wide eyes.
How'd you know? Your mom's looking for you. She seemed pretty worried.
His expression goes from surprised to sullen real quick.
I don't care. I don't want to go with you.
Oh?
Why not? Why are you over here instead? 'Cause I'm hiding.
Wait, you sound like... He kind of sounds like Ash Ketchum. Did you predict this? Did you predict this? That this boy would sound like Ash Ketchum? Did you somehow predict this?
Oh. Okay.
It's a pretty crummy hiding spot. Yeah! Yeah, good instincts, Miho. I mean, it's totally open on 3 sides. I don't say that, though. Instead, I look up at the fabled floating overhead. It looks almost as glum as Tommy. I wish it would go somewhere else.
Who's that? That's Derby. You mean you can see him?
Oh, you know what? I think things are starting to click into place. Maybe. I don't know.
I can. Is that weird? Mom and Dad can't see him. They think I'm just making him up. He doesn't talk, but he's real.
Boy, don't fall for their traps. Don't fall for their traps, boy. Don't trust them. Don't trust it. Don't trust it. Please, I'm begging.
He kinda gave away your hiding spot. I saw him from the road. Mom can't see him, and that's all that matters. Why are you hiding from her? 'Cause
Tommy sits back down and scratches at the dirt with a rock. Guess he doesn't want to talk about it. I'm always glad to end Miho! Same, but Miho!
well, good luck.
I start to walk away. He doesn't seem like he's in any danger, and I don't want to get blamed for him hiding in the first place.
Hey, wait a minute.
I turn around. He's already standing up again.
Are you gonna go tell her where I am?
Of course not. This is Miho. Before I can answer, his eyes get huge again. Oh boy.
Tommy, there you are.
I have to turn around again! This time it's the woman from before. She's already flying past me over to Tommy.
Are you okay? What were you doing? Don't you ever run off like that again. Oh, I'm just glad you're safe, though.
Her voice goes up and down between relieved and angry. She has Tommy in a tight hug, but he's just staring forward grumpily. Gerby is flying in distressed circles again. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this. Gerby? Jerby? Either way, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, and that's on purpose. Finally, the lady turns to me.
You found him, right? Thank you so much. I was so worried.
You've got 2 choices, Miho. Just say, "No problem," and walk away, or you can tell her about Gerby. About Kirby, yeah.
No problem.
I didn't really do anything. I did find him, but so did she. Guess she's not thinking about it much.
Come on, Tommy. Let's go home. We'll talk about this there.
My ears flinch as he yells. He stamps his foot on the ground to make his point.
Tommy, sweetie. Home is where it's you, me, and Dad! Not that apartment! That's still your home, too. But this, it's like your second home now.
Oh.
No, it isn't!
Clicking. It's clicking.
Without you, it's not!
Nope, never mind. It's not clicking anymore.
You and Dad really have to get it.
Tommy, who is already sniffling, can't keep from breaking down and crying as he throws his arms around his mom and hugs her back.
I don't want you to go!
Oh, yep, nope, came back into place, yep. I get the impression that I should probably leave. Normally, I'm happy to be nosy and listen in on things, but right now seems kind of awkward. Neither of the humans notice me leave, but Kirby, the fabled, sadly waves goodbye as I head off. I wonder what makes him stick around. I've never seen a fabled like him before. Not being able to be seen by certain people sure sounds useful, though. Yeah, he should make himself scarce. I don't have to go far before the sounds of Tommy and his mom are talking are drowned out by the noise of the waterfront. I easily fit into the crowd of people milling about. Being able to live a life that no one notices is close enough to being invisible. I'm pretty lucky that I don't have to ever have those kind of tearful conversations or panic about someone missing. Oh, gee, Miho! How foreshadowing of you. No, being part of the crowd is just perfect for me. I stand at the concrete and admire the ocean until I've had my fill, and then I start wandering again. Oh. Hey, there we go. Oh, and it's evening. I guess, Mount Victoria or something? Well, I don't need to go to my den yet. I have plenty of time to kill, and also plenty of restless energy. I decided to go for a walk up Mount Victoria just to give myself something to do. Okay, one of these days we've got to take a Google Map adventure along Wellington, if it's real. I take the long way up this time instead of taking a bunch of shortcuts like usual. It winds through neighborhoods and then back out again, with only the occasional car passing by on the street. Compared to some of the other cities I've been in lately, the air here is a lot cleaner, and the smell of nature shines through. It can't compare to being out in the wild for real, of course, but it's nice to not be choking on exhaust fumes everywhere I go. Oh, I still have coffee. The houses are weird, though. Many of them sit up on tall legs like giant bugs with windows for eyes. More people seem to be coming down the mountain than going up it. Lots of them zip past on bikes or skateboards, while others are jogging or just walking.
This path is longer than I thought.
Okay, then turn into a fox. Jeez. Never mind, there's a person. About halfway up or so, there's a wooden bench just off the sidewalk. It's occupied by a man with dark hair and big sunglasses. You are sus. You are sussy. Sussier than me. That's a lie. As I'm about to pass by, he waves.
Well, hello, miss. Nice evening for a walk, eh?
What is that accent? What is that? Who are you? What do you want? Huh? Is he talking to me? He must be because there's no one else nearby. Chatting's not usually my thing, but for the moment, I appreciate the distraction.
It sure is. I'm glad the rain's gone.
Oh, for now, yeah. It's never gone for long, though, is it?
That's so. I'm new here. I didn't even think it would rain since it was so sunny the day before.
Ho ho ho! You've got to watch out for that around here.
Uh-huh.
Mother Nature's real fickle these days.
Gee, I wonder why. It's just because of the gasp fairies?
1 minute you're on the pier, enjoying the sunshine. Next minute,
He makes a whoosh sound with his breath and a waving motion with his hand.
storm clouds as far as the eye can see. That's just welly for you, though. You live with the sunshine and the clouds.
Oh, that's a nice adage, I think. Is that what it's called?
Where are you from, then? Guessing
Well, she's got the brown fur. Uh, she's got the yellow eyes. Yeah, no, she's a kiwi. She's a golden kiwi. Yep. Yep. Nope, she's a kiwi.
Nah, I'm a fox, not a bird.
Okay, I like the spirit, Miho. Same genre, different thing. But hey, can't complain. The man laughs, a deep belly laugh. Like usual, I'm not sure what I said was that funny.
Not like that. Although those little guys are cute. A kiwi is a word
Oh,
for us, New
I
Zealand.
guess that is a New Zealand accent.
So it's a bird, a fruit, and people.
Yeah. Yep, it sounds about right.
You've got it. All three are delightful.
I like your spirit, man. Who are you? I like you.
Anyway, welcome to Wellington. I hope you're enjoying your time here in our little city.
So far I am. I made my den here on the mountain. I've gone
Miho,
camping
you
a few
dumbass!
times, and I went to the library.
I conveniently leave out my plans for the next time I'm in the library. But you...
Well, I can't say that's the usual tourist experience, but I'm happy to hear that it's working out
Huh?
for you.
And he just rolls with it?
Probably. I decided to come live here, but I'm still getting to know the place. So, maybe I'll change my mind.
A true free spirit, eh? I felt the same way when I first got here, long time ago. Didn't think I settled down for life, but here I am now. Lived more years here than everywhere else in my life.
It can't be that long. You don't look very old for a human.
I'd guess about 40?
No? Well, that's my ego boost for the day. You don't look very old for a fox.
You know what? That's what
either.
I'm gonna call it from now on.
Imagine you've got a good head start on me.
You know, I don't actually...
That's true. I don't really keep track or think about it, though.
Wait. He knows she's old. Like, older than him. What the hell is going on with this world? He laughs again.
Can't say I blame you there. I think 100 years, give or take a little on either side, is enough for me. And I'm only halfway there, so I've
Oh,
got
50.
plenty more.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow, he's... Oh, wow. Damn, he did age well. Holy crap. He stands up, but has to do it slowly. Well, I guess his bones doesn't agree.
And sometimes I'm reminded of how many I've got under my belt already. Thank you for the chat, miss. I better get back to the water now.
Mm.
Make sure young Min hasn't fallen into the ocean or anything. It's been a real pleasure talking with you, though. I hope you'll give our fair town a shot.
Thanks. It was nice talking to you, too.
He does know. How much does he know, though? And I mean that for once. He waves goodbye as he heads down some stone steps, and I keep heading upwards. I've never really thought about my age compared to a human's. Humans don't matter to my lifestyle. I wasn't lying when I said I don't know how old I am. It's never been important. Places, relationships, memories, they just tie people down. I want to be everywhere. When I reach the top of the mountain, I take a deep breath of the crisp air. Wind blows my hair in every direction, and I can't keep it out of my face. The wind is wild and goes where it wants. It doesn't answer to anyone. That's how I lived my life too. A free spirit. That's what the man called me, and I like the sound of it. I can see the smudges of a few people down by the beach and on the pier. Is one of them the man I just met? There's no way to know. From up here, they're just tiny little blips, impossible to tell apart from each other. Once I've had my fill of the view, it's time to get on my way again. I turn my back on the people and start making my way down once more. Oh. Is it Crime Fox time? Is it Crime Fox time? Oh, I bet it's Crime Fox time. And so, I think I'll leave that for next time. Okay, the the whole OBS crashing, VTube Studio crashing, the game crashing, VTube Studio crashing, all going in a cycle. I can imagine it be frustrating for anyone. So I'm going to take a little bit to de-stress, which is conveniently going to take until tomorrow, which will be the karaoke. Okay. Uh, yeah. So I should talk about the karaoke a little bit. Okay. So there's going to be two parts to the karaoke. The first part is going to be archived, and the second one is going to be English songs that are unarchived. And it's probably going to take about 2 hours, 1 hour for each. I'll probably have a 15-minute break in between both, and uh, yeah. So it's going to be Japanese songs in the first half, maybe an Indonesian song. I don't know. I'll practice a little bit, and then second half is going to be English songs, some pop punk, some probably some stuff that you'd hear in Moo mainstream. And I think that'll do it for today. Thank you for joining me in Limbo once again. I'm still working on my outro. Probably let's see. You know what? Actually, let's take a few minutes to workshop the outro. Okay. So this has been your Demon King of Heretics, Ahriman le Méchant, and I thank you for visiting Limbo again. I'll see you again next time. I think that's good. I think that sounds nice and elegant. But what about and thank you for joining us today. This has been your Demon King of Heretics. Bye bye. How about that? You know what? I don't think I'll ever have a consistent outro, so I'll just leave you with this. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Uh, so I am going to. Very well. You know, I should be mad, but that actually works kind of well. Despite the fact that I'm not a fucking fairy. I'm not a fairy. I'm not a fairy. I swear I'm not a fairy. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not a fairy. I'm human. I'm human. I swear. Oh, I got distracted. So yeah, I made a Discord server. If anybody wants to join, I'll link it up on here and the disc. No, not the Discord. Why would I link the Discord on the Discord? That's silly. No, I'll link it on the Twitter. So if you want to come. Invite your friends. Invite your family. Yeah, invite the family dog. And I'll see you guys next time. Very well. What? What?